I think that Mal Pete and Meg Rosoff's book Beck should win, because firstly I couldn't put the book down from when I started reading it. I was drawn in from the first start, and I also think it is quite different to the others because it has many high and low points, and you're never quite sure what's going to happen next.
So I think that Arrowhead should win because from the very first page it draws me in. I also really like the idea of the futuristic worlds. You also really get to know Zen throughout the book.
I like the smell of other people's houses as it is emotional and I couldn't put it down. I loved how we could see how their perspectives differed.
I would like Salt to the Sea to win because it perceives the lives of Eastern European refugees really well and opens your eyes to the traumas of war. It also has a dramatic and heartbreaking ending.
I would like Salt to the Sea to win as it shows you a terrible moment during the war which isn't often spoken about.
I would like The Smell of Other People's Houses to win as it shows the four lives of teenagers talking about the same things but in a different perspective. I also like how it's set in Alaska in 1970.
I want The Smell of Other People's Houses to win because I like how it is written from their different perspectives and how each character feels about each other. I also like how their very different lives eventually come together.
I want The Stars of October Ben to win by Glenda Millard because I really enjoyed reading it whilst it fused both poetry and prose together.
My favourite Carnegie book is Railhead because it has a very good story and idea.
I think Beck by Mal Pete and Meg Rosoff deserves to win because it's quite a striking coming-of-age tale that describes the highs and lows of a young African boy that travels through North America trying to find his way through a life full of hardship.
I would like Railhead to win by Philip Reeve because it's a big adventure and it's got non-stop action.
I like Beck by Mal Pete and Meg Rosoff because everything is unexpected and I couldn't put it down.
I want Railhead to win by Philip Reeve because it was a gripping adventure and it was very hard to put down from the very first page.
I want The Bone Sparrow to win by Zana Freylon because it deals with the very important issue of refugees that people don't usually like to talk about.